Hi class, I'm Fred Elrich and I'll be leading the way through our 8-week explorations into effective teams. Hopefully you've got some experience with online courses, but if not, you'll see that there are a couple places you can click to get some background and some practice. If you're having difficulties, contact the IT folks, but surely let me know that you're having some difficulties, and if you can't resolve that, I'll do my best to help you with that. Because it's an 8-week class, if you're not familiar with that format, we obviously have to cover an entire semester in 8 weeks. So please plan on spending a fair bit of time on this course. And you'll see that there are a number of tools for you to help with that. There are 3 really great textbooks. The one by Levi is the one that we'll be spending most time in. And so I would urge you to get your books right away, if not sooner. I'm sure there are some e-versions that would allow you to get involved with it quickly. The one called Standout, though, you're going to have a new one because it's going to have a code in the back that will allow you to take an assessment. We won't get to that until very close to the end of the semester. So for right now, most of your readings the next 3, 4, 5 weeks will mostly be in the Levi book. So that's the one you want to come up with first. I've found I've not used that text before. Dysfunctions of a team and Standout I've used. I'm very familiar with those. But in looking through Levi's book, it's a really solid piece of work, and I'm excited about working my way through it along with you. And so, a couple of points. You'll notice that there are PowerPoint slides out there that go with each of the chapters in Levi's book. One of the things that I'd recommend is that you print those out in advance of reading and also watching some of the videos that are associated with some of the concepts so that you can make notes on that and help get you ready for the weekly quizzes. In terms of grade items, there are a couple things. Weekly discussions, there will be 2 of those, and there are plenty of instructions about that both in the syllabus and online, so please pay attention to it. The quick answer on all of that is that being on time is critical. In order to have a good online discussion, everybody has to post and respond to each other on time, so please pay attention to that. So one of the things you might do with your PowerPoint slides is you can, if you're not familiar with it, you can print them 6 to a page or 3 to a page, 4 to a page, whatever. So if you go ahead and do that and have them ready as you work your way through the readings, the online, the videos, and some of the other things that you might find in different weeks, that's one place to really concentrate all that you're learning about that week's topics on teams. There are 2 themes that get introduced early in chapters 1 and 2, which will be your workspace this week. One is conflict and the other is communication. And so I'd like you to pay particular attention to their comments about that, because we'll revisit those themes as we work our way through the course. And towards the very end, probably in week 7, when we look at Lencioni's 5 dysfunctions of a team, I think you'll find that those 2 concepts are fundamental to good or not so good team performance. So I guess basically that's it for now. I'll attempt to give you a video like this at the beginning of each week, just to give you my perspective on what's ahead and maybe point out a couple key things that you ought to be paying attention to. So for now, one last thing that is absolutely critical. The very first item you should be paying attention to, other than ordering your book, is reading and understanding the syllabus. The course is pretty well outlined in the syllabus, and so you'll be responsible for knowing and understanding that. I'm open to answering any questions that you have, except for questions that are answered by the syllabus. So please make sure you're up to speed on that, and you'll do fine. It's going to be a good 8 weeks, a lot of great material, and I can promise you that if you really lean into the work, that your prowess in understanding how to build teams, how to make teams function better, is going to be off the charts. You'll actually be a very valuable resource to your organizations because of what you're going to learn in the next 8 weeks. So have some fun with it, engage with each other, learn from each other. That's what's really important. And let's get started.